here, and today we have another taste test challenge. So I picked these up just today when I was at the market. It is called GoodBites brand. Ooh. And as you can see, we have this guy, which is a date cookie. I also got classic macaroons by GoodBites. And this one is the most exciting. Coconut brownie bites. Yay! So let's start with the one I'm most excited about, because why wait? Alright, so these are supposed to be raw, although I must admit I did see some sketch ingredients. For me, maple syrup is so commonly used, it's not too surprising. But there was something else in one of these. Oh, it was oats. I'm like, really, oats? Are you really raw? I've actually done some sprouted oats in my time, but I don't know, it's oat flour. Oat flour is in the date cookie. Whatever. You only live once, right? But they're labeled as raw, vegan, gluten-free. Marketing checkboxes. Tick, tick, tick. All right. Anyway, so let's start with these brownies. Da, 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 da. Here they are. I like how they're much smaller than a lot of other macaroon-style cookies. So it's easier eating. Oh, I'm going to tell you right now. I was ready to be disappointed. Wow. I don't know if I'm like really hungry or if this is just amazing. It's really good. All right. It is a little dark with like a dark chocolatey feel, but so many raw vegan chocolates are. They always tend to have a heavy hand with that cacao powder, whereas I like a lighter touch because it just makes it a little bit smoother, less bitter when I'm eating it. But this is good. It is dark, but there's some other really good ingredients balancing it out. Maple syrup. It's like a cheat ingredient for raw foodies. Alright, okay, so those two ingredients, we got cacao powder, maple syrup. There's also coconut flakes, of course. You can tell this little guy full of coconut there. Alright, coconut oil, Himalayan pink salt, and pure vanilla powder. Vanilla is always so helpful. I'm surprised they're not doing dates, but it's wonderful. I like it. Maple syrup all day, baby. Actually, I don't really use maple syrup. I'm like, if it's in something already created and they throw in maple syrup, as some raw foodies do, I'm like, I'm just gonna have it, you know? You only live once again. But I don't know if I would really use it too much. Same with coconut oil. I mean, I don't think I need to add that to my home cookings. Alright, I just skipped right ahead and I went to these date cookies. These are the ones with the suspicious oat flour. So oat flour is the first ingredient, which means the most of it in here. Then we got coconut sugar, coconut oil, date paste, okay. Of course, because they're date cookies. I love to get my sweetness from dates too. They also have organic raisins. Oh, that's fun. It kind of has this like chocolate chip cookie vibe, but it makes sense. Oat flour with raisins. Oatmeal raisin cookie. This guy is also labeled as raw, so I think they're just really trying to say, hey, we have some raw ingredients, or maybe raw foodies, you'll like this. I don't know. It's good. They might have sprouted their oats, who knows? Soaked their oats. I mean, it's definitely a vegan product, so you can feel good eating it in your heart. I think I've done a lot of these taste test videos, and it's fun, and it's kind of my excuse to be junk foodie. Like, this is as junk foodie as it really gets when you're raw vegan, which isn't too crazy. But if you really need something extra and you're kind of transitioning to a raw food diet, or you just get hit with a craving, these will really help you out. The oat ones, wow, it's a date cookie, but it should be called oatmeal raisin cookie. That's what it is. This is my favorite. I'm just gonna eat it. It's really good. All right, the last one. We got classic macaroon. Yeah, so for this last cookie, the date cookie, even though, well, they didn't use coconut flour or coconut flakes. Okay, the coconut sugar and oil, you don't get any coconut flavor from that. I'm sure you've all used those ingredients before, or at least coconut oil. It's not overpowering with the coconut. Classic macaroon, you know there's going to be some coconuttage in there. All Alright, so this guy, coconut flakes, almond flour, maple syrup, coconut oil, Himalayan pink salt, and pure vanilla powder. I think this is a winning brand for like a junk food snack when you're raw food in it, or if you want to knock out a craving, but in your mind you're like, I'm still raw vegan, you know, you're trying to stay that path. It might really help you out, so you don't go over the edge and have like, you know, a cookie or a cake party. Alright, so this is what it looks like, these little guys. You can tell lots of good coconut in there. Oh, and they're so soft. That's nice. I like that they use the almond flour too. Wow. These are really good. I started with those chocolate brownies because I was just thinking, not that I've had good experience with raw chocolate, but it's just brownie. Good feelings. But that's probably the least favorite. Not that it was bad, of course not. But these other two were just so surprisingly good. Wow, okay. The only almond in this is almond flour. But you get it so strong. It's almost as if they put almond drops in there, like almond oil, you know. It's not on the nose, but the flavor, after you're chewing it, you take a swallow, it's like you're eating those Jordan almonds. You know, the ones that they have for weddings and the little, like, is that too old school? They used to wrap the little foof balls and put Jordan almonds in it and set it on the tables for guests at weddings. But it has a really intense almondy flavor with sweetness. Wow, ooh, these are good. Tough call. It's so nice. I'm finding just very recently really delicious brands that do raw vegan desserts right. I was bad history, but people are coming along. So GoodBites, they are good. They were not lying. All three are delicious. My personal favorite, it's really tough. All right, just give me a second. Let me revisit this date cookie. Oh, can I do a tie? Wow, okay. Just because with the raw vegan foods, I've never had this kind of like oatmeal raisin cookie experience before, I might put this as number 1. So it's called date cookie, but that's an oatmeal raisin cookie. This one reigns supreme. Number 2 is gonna be classic macaroon, also amazingly delicious. I would say almond cookie on this baby, because again, it's not on the nose or really like forward when you start eating it, but as like you're swallowing and you're taking the next bite, you get so much almond, and it's just so subtle and delicious and the perfect amount of sweetness. And then last but not least, coconut chocolate. Oh, look at that. Brownie bites. All right, so GoodBites was quite the success. Very unexpected. All right, guys. Well, until next time. Bye.